Everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. Let's check out some more cool new inventory tonight. Just picked this one up last week. 1965 Chevy Bel Air 4-door. Now, it's kind of hard to think. It wasn't all that long ago. Most people wouldn't even hardly give these 4-doors a second glance. Finding one today is even getting tough to find 4-doors, especially complete, unmolested cars, just the way they were when they shut the key off. And that's kind of what this one is. It's had a few windows broken out of it from sitting over the years, but pretty much an intact, just kind of a basic old 4-door Bel Air. But there again, it's cool because it's complete and pretty much intact. In the original color, you know, a very common color we saw back in the mid-60s, and pretty much just there. Nothing exciting, but there. And being there is a pretty big deal anymore. We take a look down the side of this car. It's got some dings, it's got some dents. It was a basic car used for basic transportation for years until they parked it. Inside, there again, intact. Weathered, worn, but there. All the dash stuff is there. All the pieces are there. The horn ring's there. Just weathered, but there. That's the big thing. Even though being a 4-door, it's there. We come around the back, been bumped right here, knocked this molding off, broke the emblem. Things that happened when these cars were what they were, basic transportation. We come around the back. One neat thing about this car, still has most of the dealer badge on it from Manweiler's in Hoisington. Literally, this car was sold new about 8 miles north of the yard, straight up the highway. Where Manweiler Chevrolet was located. They just sold that dealership, but it still has its original neon sign on the front, so you might want to look that up too. It's a pretty cool picture to check out their sign. But this car literally came from about 8 miles from where we're at right now, just to the north of us. Obviously, being a Bel Air, we've only got 4 taillights on the back of this one, as opposed to 6 like the Impalas, like this Impala here had. And we come up this side of the car, kind of the same thing. Missing a molding here, missing a little trim here. Apparently some of the windows got broke out of it while it was sitting. This car came in on that big load of 26 I bought out of one pasture, is where I picked this car up at. As we work our way around the front, back over here to the nose of this car, once again, it's there. The headlights themselves are broken out, but everything is here. Let's take a look under the hood and see if we're just as complete under there. Under the hood of this 65, just about as basic as you get. 6-cylinder, the car isn't automatic, but your basic inline 6 still even has the old battery in it. No air, no power brakes, no power steering, transportation. This car was basic transportation back in the day, which realistically, that's what a lot of them were. This was the car that a lot more people were more familiar with than a Super Sport Impala, because most people needed the transportation. They didn't need it to be fancy. They didn't need a lot of accessories. They were transportation, they were work vehicles. That's kind of what we've got here. What's neat about it is none of these cars ever got saved because they were the base cars. Pull the front clip for an Impala, get rid of the rest of it. So finding a good 4-door intact with a lot of pieces on it, it's kind of tough anymore. So I'm definitely not opposed to grabbing these cars, putting them out here in the row, because people are gonna need bits and pieces for them. This car here, being intact and complete, still has a lot of good bits and pieces on it. Always excited to bring this stuff in, add it to the row, because I know it's going to help somebody with their project someday at some point. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you've got questions at all, as always, be sure to give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number's on the page. Obviously, we have hundreds and hundreds of cars in stock here. Having that short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the direction you were going with your build, all that information is what I need to know if I may or may not have something here that can help you out. So that phone call is critical. That's why I need you to call me, so I can get that info and see if I've got something here that may help move your project a little closer to being done. So if you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over, give the page a like. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos. Old cars, old trucks, memorabilia, car events. That's what we love here, and that's what we do. So lots of other content on a lot of these other vehicles we've got out here. Be sure to check those out. Got any questions, give me a call. And thanks for watching. We'll see you soon on the next video.